Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. Unfortunately, not really a very clear situation here on the MATIC chart. I mean, yes, we broke above the trend line, and you could argue that maybe the short-term trend is starting to get to the upside here and to push higher, but I'm not very convinced. It's not a very clear situation. Yes, we are holding above support. I mean, we will get clarity if price breaks below 55 cents. That's very simple. That's the pivot. That's the pivot point that decides between, okay, the price has a chance to push higher in the third wave and a breakdown to 48 cents next and then 41. Basically, we're tracking the possibility of this larger wave 2 that it completed on the 10th of June. But price needs to hold 55 cents for that. I'm not telling you it will come down to 55. It is incredibly difficult to detect a price or a turnaround here, because what the action that we have is not impulsive. So we are using the trend line, and you could argue that against the Monday low, we are focusing on higher, but we haven't got a clear 5-wave move up. It's difficult. This structure is not clearly impulsive anyway. I mean, maybe it's doing a small 1-2 setup here. But yeah, that's why I said, as long as we're holding that Monday low, the 17th of August at 64.8 cents, I guess you might want to focus on higher, but it's not confident. I'm not confident about it. It's just not clear. And we could add another support area there really and say that as long as we're holding 65.8 cents, because that's the 78.6 FIB level. If that level breaks, that's it, and we are going to go and make another low. But that means only one more low on the micro level here first, because as long as we are holding 55 cents, we could still be in this C wave to the downside of wave 2. And if we're holding 55 cents, then we can get into a third wave rally. So we have different things to consider. First of all, on the micro level, has this wave 2 already bottomed here? This is really unclear. I can't say. Possibly as long as 65.8 cents is holding, but I'm not convinced about this. So when would I get more convinced? I would get more convinced if we can see a dip into support and it rallies and breaks above the previous high. Then I think we could get to 79 cents next. And then I would say, okay, this wave 2 bottomed here already. The potential is certainly there, but it's just not a clear structure. So, we work with previous swing lows and trend lines and Fibonacci support. Then we could say, okay, the low is already in. If we break below 65.8 cents, then we have to say, okay, this support area is still relevant with support all the way down to 55.3 cents. And the 38.2 retracement level starts here at 63.6. Below 55.3 cents, the green support area becomes relevant again. And this, or the wave 2, which we're currently counting as finished here on the 10th of June, will be reset. It's only below 41 cents that this chart is going to turn bearish and we look for new bear market lows. So I think it all depends here on the micro level now. Are we getting a turnaround or not? Of course, this is far too little price action for that. I cannot confirm it at this stage. And to be honest, if I zoom out, I would prefer to see another low. Yeah. If you ask me for my preference, I would like to see another low. Why? Because unless this is some kind of a weird WXY structure, it needs to be an ABC. And in a C wave here, this looks like a healthy wave 4 with one more low to come. Okay. Even if we broke the trend line, I mean, yeah, trend lines aren't always. Let's just double check what fib level we reacted to. Okay, so it didn't even touch the 38.2 fib. I mean, would be nice to have seen here a reaction to one of these fib levels, maybe the 38.2. Then I would have been a bit more confident to say, okay, this wave 4 could have completed. I mean, it can complete here. It's in the range that is relevant for a wave 4. What I can tell you, and that might be a bit of a help, that we say, okay, if price breaks above the 72.4 cent level, it is actually too much. It's too high for a wave 4. Then we would say we're already going up. I think that is a good level to watch, because until then, it is technically still very likely to come down in this fifth wave of the C wave of the wave 2. That would at the moment be my preference. This would be confirmed below 65.8 cents. And if we don't break up below 65.8 cents, then I want to see price get above 72.4 to basically rule out that this is still a wave 4. Okay, so these are the relevant levels to watch. It's unfortunately not the clearest chart at the moment. I don't see a very, very clear edge here, other than working against the 55.3 cent level down here and maybe scaling in a little bit, because I mean, let's be honest, we are very close to the green support area again that was relevant on the higher time frame, and where we had a really good trade setup here, yeah, because price rallied significantly after that. So yeah, I think it's just not enough information here to say really that price has bottomed, but the possibility is there, and I think it all in the very, very short term depends now on the 65.8 cent level. If that loses out and breaks, then 55.3 becomes relevant. That's my update about Polygon MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.